The relationship with the master is not that of just a teacher telling you a method of doing something. It's a totally different relationship. It puts you into the hands of somebody who takes full accountability for you. When he gives you a long rope, it's because your mind says, I can do it, okay, go ahead, try it. If you said, Master, you do it, he'll do everything. But our mind doesn't accept fully. It says, I want help, Master. I don't want you to do my job, I want help. There's a very interesting personal incident that I normally would not share in a very large crowd, but it's a small crowd, so I can tell you. When I was young, shortly after I got initiated, after I was initiated in 9th March 1936. It's a very important date for me, you see. It changed my life. I heard a discourse by the great master from one of the shabads, the verses taken from Granth Sahib. And the verse was, kaa-i-aa nagar, I'll translate it for you. kaa-i-aa nagar hai neeko, vich sa-udaa har ras keejai. That this body of ours is like a township. In this township, there is a marketplace above this. In that marketplace, real deals are going on. If you want to have a real deal, go to that marketplace and you'll get it. That was the main theme of that satsang, that discourse. I heard it, I was very touched by that, so I went to Great Master after that. I was so young, the Master was already a white beard, so it looked strange. Our conversations almost like friends at par. We used to converse like that. So I said, Master, I heard you say this morning in the satsang that this body is like a township and there's a marketplace. In the marketplace you make deals. Can we make a deal? He said, sure. I said, as I understand it, a deal means I give you something and you give me something. In exchange, that's called a transaction, a deal. He said, sure. I said, how about I giving you all my sorrows, sadness, suffering that I will encounter in this life, and you give me all the happiness and joys that I can possibly think of? He said, done. I was shocked, of course. Today, next month I'll be 84 years old. This thing took place more than 70 years ago. Till today, he's kept his word and I've kept mine. What a deal. I thought it was the greatest miracle that could have happened to me. So, in the 60s, I came to this country and I shared this with a small group of people. Some satsangis, disciples of a master. And I told them that I had a deal. I told them, they scolded me. They felt angry at me. They said, how could you do this? How could you put all your burdens on the master? How could you be so selfish? That so selfishly you got this deal out of the master and you put all the burden of your karma for the master to suffer? You were a very bad disciple. I said, in future I better keep my mouth shut. These people have no idea, I thought to myself. Maybe they've never seen a master. Maybe they have no idea of a master. They have no idea that the master in a human form is playing a game, going along with the negative power, going along with the universe, going along with us as a big game, and his power is not known to anybody. That if he has the power, the ocean of all the energy and power of the world, if he puts a dip into that little finger in that power, he can take all the souls of the world to Sachkhand right now. Don't they know this? That's the power of a master. And they're worrying about my transferring karma to him. What knowledge do they have, the master? So I've normally kept this story quiet. But today, taking a big risk again. So I said, I'll share it to you that people said, we'll also have a deal with the master. I said, very good. There's a requirement, there's a very big precondition for the deal to be effective. Precondition is, you fulfill your word. When you say, Master, you take care of all my worries. You have no right to worry after that. If you still worry, you've broken the deal yourself. If you say, Master, you do everything for me, and then you try to do yourself, you've broken the deal. I know this deal is not easy for either side. People think it's only difficult for the master. Indeed, it's not difficult for the master at all. If there's any difficulty, it's for the disciple. To keep away from decision making, to keep away from getting in the middle, entangled into karma, to keep away from getting into other people's affairs, to keep away from hitting at a show that's going on the stage because you want to change it, to keep away from changing the world, to keep away from any campaign. It's not easy. It's a different type of life if you make a deal like that. If you can keep your word, Master keeps his word.